Winters in Norway are long, dark and cold. So when winter finally let go last year, I was more than ready to spend as much time outside as possible. Once most of the snow was gone, I set off on a couple of camping trips. One of them went to Varanger, where I continued my surfing journey. I was so eager to test out some car camping in my Mitsubishi Pajero because I converted it to a mini camper solution a year before, but that was at the very end of the summer season 2024, so I actually never had a chance to do some summer car camping, and this trip was my perfect chance to give it a good test. This was also a perfect opportunity to get mentally and physically prepared for the coming camping adventures. Because who doesn't love to fall asleep on the ground, wake up next to a very dirty car, take a shower in Norwegian Sea where the temperature is about 4 to 8 degrees Celsius, which is basically more or less the same as the coldest tap water you have. I mean, who doesn't love that, right? When I realized how comfortable it is to sleep on a mattress inside of the car, how easy it is to just park wherever you want to and go to sleep whenever you are ready, I was thrilled. And I was so excited to do more of it. During these first couple of trips, I learned a few camping tricks. How to work when you live outside, how to keep the food cool without having a proper fridge, and how to cook good meals even when you are driving around and living outside. July came, and with that, several work trips. Now it was no-brainer what kind of accommodation I'm gonna be doing. And here, on my first summer vacation of 2025, I started wondering, can I do it for the rest of the summer? Can I sleep outside on each trip that I'm planning to do? This is how this sleeping outside project was born, and I was very excited to find out the answer to this question. Later this same month, we spent 5 nights sleeping in a tent on the island of Senja, where we had some kayaking adventures, climbing adventures. We slept on a beach, on mountain top, and we had such an amazing time. Living and sleeping outside has taught me a few great things. That freeze-dried food is not the only camping food you can make, and I started appreciating much more making proper meals outside. It is such a great way of spending time outside, connecting with other people, and just enjoying summer, enjoying life. I learned that yes, it is pretty much possible to edit pictures from the car as well as doing some other office work, even though it's not the most comfortable place to do that. I also learned how important it is to take some time off just for yourself, just being. And I came to an even stronger realization how much I enjoy my solo adventures, how much I enjoy my me time. I got a new level of confidence that you only can gather when you do things on your own terms, when you are not dependent on anyone else. I learned that happiness is portable, that happiness is within myself. And as long as I have my camera, my bikini, and the sleeping bag, I can go pretty much anywhere and be happy there. My summer of sleeping outdoors didn't stop at hammocking, tenting, and car camping. The summer of 2025 was actually the first time I slept outside without any tarp, without any roof, just on the ground. And oh my gosh, what a night it was. A starry, starry sky. It was so amazing. I was mesmerized by this view. And I thought to myself, why didn't I try it before? But I'm coming from the north and we have midnight sun for the big chunks of summer, so it's basically too bright and we don't see any stars for most of the summer. Living outside on each trip last summer forced me become more confident driving new roads, dealing with an electric car, and push the limits in many other ways. I don't know if I'll be doing this every summer from now on, but now I know I can, and that changes how I see the world and how I see myself. When fall came around, and I knew that roofs and routines were optional, not mandatory, yeah, temptation took over. And I kept choosing sleeping outside as much as I could. So what do you think? Shall I just keep going like that? Summer, fall, maybe even winter time? I guess time will show. Anyway, thanks for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed this little project of mine. Let me know in the comments what do you think I should do next summer. And as always, like, subscribe, leave a comment. And I see you in the next episode. Bye!